to Swinton. Swinton drives inside, cross court to Krager. Krager's going to drive in, kicks it to Clay. Clay for 12.
Hello, my name is Sam McFeeters, and I am the computer science teacher at the Haines High School in Haines, Alaska. I've been streaming live events for the past 12 years, starting with a video conferencing system with an S-Video camera hooked to it. From there, I migrated to Ustream and theCUBE, and now I use YouTube Live. Some school districts are using iPads and streaming directly from the iPad to whatever location. I choose to use a camera with a static network cable because the Wi-Fi in our gym is very spotty. And here's what I've learned and what works for me. Alright, the hardware that I'm using for this broadcast is a Teredek Vidiu. It's about $700 through most online sites. It is a video converter that takes whatever video that I'm shooting and puts it right on the web for me. It interfaces with an iPad app, and you can see that it's got input connections here for headphones, your power on off right there. The back, you've got your HDMI, your Ethernet connection, and of course power. There is a battery backup that's built in that you can put in AA batteries so you don't have to be wired. The camera I'm using is a simple Canon, just regular old video camera. I've chosen to plug in. It's just a simple screen. This is how I watch pretty much every basketball game here at the school. And then a simple tripod. I chose to go with the Manfrotto just because it's more sturdy on the stands. Got a lot of people jumping around. This keeps it stable. The camera, all it has to do is get a picture. I'm not actually hitting record on the camera. It just has to be on and have the timer switch turned completely off. So as long as the computer or the camera is on, it's broadcasting whatever feed is there. This particular camera has sound input, which is how the audio is plugged in from the announcer's feed. The Teredek Vidiu has an app associated with it that you can download from the App Store. It allows you to broadcast using pretty much every platform that is out there. It connects wirelessly to the device. There we go. Brings up the picture from the iPad itself, and you can choose to broadcast using multiple platforms including YouTube, Vimeo, and you can actually set up a new destination if you're using Ustream or the Cube. All of those are automatic, or you just have to know the information to put it in there. The quality, you can actually shoot at 1080p, which is 6 megabits per second. I choose not to do that just because we have some people that are elsewhere in the world, and they rely on that slower or the not the highest quality. Setting up your live stream event requires a YouTube account and a channel. Once you go into the live streaming dashboard, you can see that you can stream immediately, or you can set up events. And I set up events because it allows me to schedule it ahead of time. I always give it a good title, very descriptive, and then put a beginning time and an ending time. And that's approximate. And then a good description, tags, and then basically can configure any sort of aspect about the stream that I want. And just so you know, you can monetize it, and that plays ads during your event. Okay, so I've set up my test broadcast through YouTube events. And now I'm going to use my app on the iPad here to actually configure my box. So I go under Broadcast, Platform, and I've got YouTube right here. I'm going to click on the little gear, and it's going to research and connect to my YouTube account and show me the events that are available to broadcast. So here's my list. It's querying, and I've got 3 that are set up. The 2 are the basketball games for this next weekend. And here's my test broadcast, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this new event. And so I've got my test broadcast ready to go. I go back to my platform, broadcast, and just click on home, and it shows the video that's actually coming out of the camera at this exact moment. And you can see from the front that it's now configured to say test broadcast, and it's ready. You can see that I have link lights going at the very top. My audio feed actually goes directly through the camera on the side here, plug it directly into the radio station feed so that the kids have a play-by-play. Here on the front, I've got my broadcast ready to go, and all I have to do is hit this button that says start. Click one time on it. It says, wait, are you sure you want to do that? And now it says start broadcast, and I want to say yes. And I can do a preview, or I can go to live, so we're just going to go to live. And it's starting up. And I'm now broadcasting at 720p with 4.2 megabits per second. You can see all the different lights that are starting to turn on. And we're live. My Vidiu app on the iPad, you can see that we changed down here to record. And over on the YouTube page, you can see that I am standing directly in front of the camera, and I'm broadcasting this right here. There's a nice picture of my classroom. Alright, my stream is done. I want to actually stop it. There's 2 ways I can do it. I can do it right here within the app itself, or I can do it on the camera or on the little Vidiu box up here. Right there where it says live, I can click on this start stop button again, and it says, do you want to stop this broadcast? And I really do, so I slide it over, hit yes. And what do I want to stop? Just the stream, or do I want to stop the whole event? I like to stop the event from here so that I don't have to do it back in my YouTube channel. So I hit stop, and sometimes it takes a second. There we go. So you'll notice that the live will go back to stopping, and it will be waiting for the next broadcast